PULSEstart, I think, is about building relationships and laying the foundation for really close friendships down the year, and also just getting a feel for the city, which I think is pretty cool.
For me, it was just a lot of fun. It was an chance to, I'd never really seen much of Pittsburgh before at all, so it was a chance to see a lot of the city, meet people that I would be spending time with for the next year. And it's kind of a joyride in some ways, getting to do all these touristy things and getting excited for the year. So I think it was mostly fun. I mean, you have to get around the fact that you're new to all these people, and you have to, be outgoing and make conversation, which isn't always easy. But beyond that, I think it's mostly just a fun thing to get together and get excited about the coming year.
So match day is when you have a chance to see what nonprofit you would be potentially working at over the next year. You'll get to basically interview them while they're also interviewing you, see what you like, see what you don't like, and then in a couple of weeks or days, you'll have a match.
Match day is crazy, but it was really fun and it was really exhausting, but I learned a lot about myself and I learned a lot about the interviewing process, and now that I am in the process of looking for jobs and interviewing, I feel really prepared because there's never going to be another time like match day. And the other takeaway that's important to remember is that at the end of the day, you have a job. They might not have a Pulse fellow, so just knowing that they're fighting for you, you're not necessarily fighting for them.
Match day is this really interesting chance where you get to talk to everyone that you might work with. Yes, there's an interview portion. Yes, it might seem like it's high stress, but I think what's really nice, what helps you even if you don't get that position, is throughout the year we have a reference point for what almost everyone else's position looks like. We can say, oh, I know what Seth's supervisor is. I talked to him for a while. It sounds really interesting. It wasn't for me, but I can better understand what you're going through right now. So even if you don't get every position at match day, which you won't, you'll get one, you'll have a better understanding of what your friends and fellow Pulsers are going through throughout the year.
My favorite memory from PULSEstart was definitely just getting to know the city better. A group of us went to Millie's after some of the interviews, which is a local ice cream place, and just had a great time getting to know each other. But I just remember leaving and just knowing that Pittsburgh was going to be home, and kind of that vibe of getting to see some of the sights and really getting to know the feel of the city and the feel of our community.
I got really close with my two roommates, Heather and Kohler, and they actually turned out to be my closest friends during the Pulse year. So really talk to your roommates and get to know them, and you're going through a stressful and exciting time with them, so it could be really start of a lasting friendship.
I think my roommate arrangement was pretty interesting at PULSEstart. We didn't end up living together, but I do have that kind of common ground with the first people I met at Pulse, so that was fun.
Being really scared because of Katie's interview prep lecture, and then skipping our free time to do interview questions for 2.5 hours. But it helped me really actually get to know the people I was rooming with, so made really good friends in the process.
I think it's more of a favorite feeling. I came into PULSEstart really nervous to meet everyone and not really sure that Pulse was going to be the place for me. And just after the whole experience, I left being I'm moving to Pittsburgh. I want to do this.
Beautiful.
For you're in Pulse, you're going to have a wonderful year, and I think you're going to do really well. Just make sure that you find a place that doesn't have Pulse involved in it, and then that way your entire life is not Pulse. And so that way you can go and develop in other ways that is not just your partnership or your house or your community, but maybe join a church or join a club or join a new gym that you can meet new people. It's really important to be able to kind of expand all your horizons, not just your professional horizons.
It's going to be obviously different than college, but some of the things in terms of just understand that it's going to feel different. Anytime you move somewhere new, it's going to be different. Doing a job for 8 hours a day, if you've never done that, is very different than going to college classes and doing a part-time job. So be prepared that there's going to be a lot of moments where you don't know other people. It's going to feel maybe lonely or scary, but that it's going to get better. And the best way to do that is to just keep putting yourself out there, trying new things, taking chances with other people, and knowing that you've accomplished a lot so far in any of these moments, so you can definitely accomplish any challenges that are going to come your way this year.